It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K-On, I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into.
Now give me my theme music.
Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Off Your Record. Of course, I'm your host, Kevin Young. And look, I got a special guest this evening. I know I went on last week. I was in Arkansas taking care of some personal business with my mom and dad, but I'm back now. But look, I have Miss Cecily Wilborn on here tonight, y'all. And I'm here to tell y'all, she's a vocalist. She can sing. But let me say this right here before. Y'all know I got to say a spiel before I bring the artist on. So, it's been some questions or concerns about the list that the Mag 5 endorsed by K-On Production. We submit that every 2 weeks. Here's the deal. Now, if you don't have it in your music, if your music is older than 2 years old, you can forget it. You can forget it. Your music's not going on this list. And it's a reason because that music has been out for a while. People know about that music. So just make some good music. Do not, I repeat, do not call me or text me and ask me why your music is not on the list. It's not on the list because nobody voted for it. Because I have a meeting every 2 weeks with DJs, with 5 DJs in Southern. So we meet about 2 hours and we talk about every song that's on that list. Every song. No stones unturned. We talk about every song. So the DJs decide what songs are charted. They decide it. Now, if it's something that just don't look right, then y'all might come in. But other than that, I let them make the decision. So just continue making good music. Don't worry about chart. Don't worry about chart. And also, I'm gonna tell you this, you cannot pay to get on no chart that's endorsed by K-On Production. I don't even play that. I don't play that. So for some of you people saying that people are paying to get on charts, that may be so other charts, but you don't pay to get on no chart over here. That chart, we are actually sitting down and we're discussing this chart of music, and it's for you guys' benefits because believe it or not, people have texted me and called me and say, hey, you know what? I never knew that artist sung this song. They're actually researching y'all music on this chart. Now, this chart's like in no other chart. You can't go from number 1 to off this chart over here. It ain't gonna happen. You go from number 1 and you work your way down. So I have seen charts. I'm not gonna talk about charts because that's the way they do things. But if you're number 1, number 2, number 5 on this chart, you just don't just next 2 weeks you disappear off the chart. You don't do that. You work your way down the chart. That's the way it works. So for the chart that we do over here, it's endorsed by myself. It's based upon what the DJ says, based upon what the listeners of the radio station want to hear. And that's the information I provide to the DJs once we have a meeting. But nobody paid to get on no chart that's endorsed by K-On. No, it don't work that way over here with me. I'm not going to ever charge nobody to put their music somewhere to help promote you. I don't even charge for people coming on off the record. If some people charge people come on podcasts, I'm not going to charge for that. I pay for this podcast. 3 years and counting, $30 a month. You do the math. I do it because I want to do it. I don't have to. So, you got to be careful on what you're saying with people paying to do stuff. Nobody's paying for nothing over here dealing with K Young. K Young is pushing the genre. K Young is pushing these artists' music out. Because I like Southern Soul and I like a lot of these artists. Some of them I don't like, but it's not personal. It's not personal. If I when I say I don't like you, I don't like the way you do things as far as morally, good order and discipline. No, I don't like that. But they don't have anything to do with me as far as the music and the charts. So if you put out good music, your music gonna be charted. No DJ on here is going to not put somebody's music on the chart because they don't like them. Music is good music, period. That's just the way I roll. So look, that's my spiel. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Miss Cecily Wilborn. Wilborn. I keep saying burn. I don't know why I keep saying Wilborn. It's Wilborn. So I first heard this young lady. The song had came out. I'm not gonna tell you her song because y'all don't know. I'm gonna play it anyway. But I heard. I said, you know what? I like that song. So I took it upon myself to go down to a show and personally watch her perform. I'm here to tell you, she's a vocalist. She's a vocalist. The girl can sing. No gimmicks. No nothing. You turn the music off, she can go. So I asked her to come on here, and she accepted. She's here. I want y'all to listen to her. She got a lot of information. Very, very talented artist. Very versatile artist. And a nice young lady. So look, without further ado, I'm gonna bring her on. I'm not gonna hold her back. I'm gonna bring her on. Hey, what's going on, Miss Wilborn?
Hey, everybody.
Okay. So you ready?
Oh, I'm always ready.
So what's the weather like down there in West Memphis, Arkansas?
It's hot. It's hot. You see, I'm in the house. I wish I could show y'all. I got air conditioners, fans, everything going. It's hot.
Yeah, I know. I think today we was averaging 105 here in Texas.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm urging everybody, drink water, mind your business, and stay in the house. That's how we live all summer long. That's it.
What temperatures y'all urge? What temperatures y'all averaging there in West Memphis, Arkansas?
Extra hot. I don't even check it no more.
Oh yeah.
I think you know how when you was younger, before you could get up in the morning and check it in the morning, you stick your arm out the door. I just stick my arm out the window and be like, yeah, it's hot. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, you can't do that no more because the ozone layer's ate up, so it's like triple hot now.
That's exactly.
Yeah. But you know the kids don't go outside anyway these days. They don't go outside like.
But you know, no, I have to beg to differ though. I've got athletes in my house, and everybody they country and they're athletic, so they're bored. That's punishment. Stay in the house.
So they actually go outside. They go to a gym. They don't be outside.
No, my son is old school. We got tires outside. He trains outside.
Really?
Yeah, he's a basket. He one of them ball his life mom. So he gets up early, trains in the morning.
Now you ain't one of the moms to be out. You ain't one of the moms be out in the audience, be talking out loud. People got to tell you.
Oh, honey, I got bells. I got whistles. I got the sweatshirts. I got everything that they sell. If they selling it at the door, how much is that, baby? Give me that too. And don't let my baby name be on it. Oh, it's over.
Oh yeah,
if it's name on
it. That's how my wife was when our kids played sports. Yes, you people be telling her to sit down. Well, they don't want to tell her to sit down because she gonna turn around and really say something.
They bet not.
But she be embarrassing me. I just sit back with my arms folded. I be like, nah. I'm like
I feel like if my baby don't hear nobody else's voice in the stands, he gonna hear his mama. You hear me? Now I'm one of them. Whatever coach say, I'm all for discipline, structure, discipline. So you listen to your coach at all times. Like I'm gonna be mad in the stands, but I'm not your coach. Listen to your coach. But you know when you get in the car, you gotta know mama coach kicking in.
But look, this is what I do. When it's real quiet, I'll say, "Let's go." I'll say that when it's real quiet.
They need that, man. Yep. They need that. They need to know that we're willing to go that extra mile and be shamed for them. They need that.
That's right. Hey, not you paid your Wi-Fi bill because you're freezing up a little bit over there, right?
Well, believe it or not.
What? Believe it or not, what? You didn't pay the bill? She froze, y'all.
So this was fine all day. Yeah. And then I get on here with you. And then, But no, I had to move. We moved into a new house. So we're trying out a new internet service. I'm not going to say the name of the service because I don't know if I like them yet. But
Okay. All right, well, cool. Well, let's go and get started. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Oh, man, I'm Southern Soul singer. Well, new to Southern Soul, but I'm an artist. I'm a singer, y'all, from West Memphis, Arkansas, originally from Marianna, Arkansas. I've stayed in Marianna almost all my life until like late teenage years. And then I came to West Memphis. I started out writing and singing. My dad's a pastor, my mom's first lady. Been at the same church 36 years. They just shout out to New Bethel, Mariana. Yeah. They just celebrated 36 years, August 5th. So shout out to them. I grew up, and my dad's also a gospel artist as well. He signed with Eternal Light Singers with Echo Records out of Memphis, Tennessee. So I started out writing gospel, quartet, worship music. And the older I got, I grew up in the house. My mom and dad are like real musicians. They love music. So I grew up on like the Anita Baker, we had Sheryl Crow playing like country music, R&B, soul, blues. We had it all. So my mom and dad made sure that we were well-rounded. Let me put it that way.
Y'all preachers kids, so why don't y'all just want to stay in church? Why y'all want to do opposite?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. No. My relationship with God, so for real. So for real. Yeah. Like when I meet people, God be tapping me on my shoulder like, we ain't doing that today. I know you. Don't do that, child. That's how close I am with God. You hear me? But really? I made sure that people understood, even though I'm not singing professionally in the gospel arena, that I'm always all God. God go everywhere with me, and I don't take him. I take him everywhere I go. So I pray a lot. My family is still rooted and grounded in the church. The church supports my music. Do you hear what I'm telling you?
Really?
Because they know at the end of the day, they know my heart. They know that God and family is always first with me. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's been with me since the beginning. They know.
Now you remember on the was it the 5 Heartbeats when what's his name his mama said
Choir Boy.
Get that gold record. Yeah, Choir Boy.
Choir Boy, come on, man.
So did you have one of those moments where the church people were like, no?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My daddy, I'm a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
And when I decided to do it, I had already talked to my dad and my mom. And once I seek counsel and I pray about it, if my advice and what God is telling me are all lined up, I really don't care what other people say. Yeah. So it wasn't hurting my feelings at all for the people that didn't support, but understand me, it was so many people that did support.
Gotcha.
The people that didn't just kind of faded in the background. They had to eventually catch on and be like, okay, we finna get left. So let's just go ahead and support it too, you know? Okay. So it was cool. It wasn't very many that did. And my dad did have moments where it would irritate him. Yeah. Because I'm a daddy's girl and he don't want nobody messing with his baby. So he had a moment where he tried to stand up for me even still in the church. And I was like, Daddy, you ain't got to, because we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So as long as God is shining on us and giving us favor, it really don't care what other people say.
Now, do you still go back and sing in your parents' church?
Oh my God, I'm still at my daddy's church faithfully. Anytime I'm not working. The only reason why I haven't been going every Sunday lately, I was working on Sundays with a band at BB King's in Memphis, Tennessee. I just recently stopped singing with them, and I've been getting back in the groove of making sure I go every chance I get. So my dad, that's my home church. He's still he's my daddy and my pastor.
That's right.
Conflict of interest like a mug, but we'll talk to God about that later.
Now you have your musical background is well diversified. I mean, you sing everything, right?
I try. Yes. Now, music is a language. Music is a universal language. Like I said, my parents taught me that. Yeah. Even though we are rich in our culture, like I'm rich in my culture. You hear me? Yeah. South is. I wrote a song about the South. Yeah. You hear me? Gotcha. But my mom made sure to understand that there are always other people that are not like you. They don't think like you. They didn't grow up like you. Their cultures are different. Their beliefs are different. But that doesn't make them bad. You know what I mean? So she made us embrace differences and uniquenesses about people, and along with the people came their music. So I've got country friends. I got Asian friends. I have Latino friends, you know. I write Latino music. I've written Italian music. You know what I'm saying? Really? It's all about making sure you can express how you feel and making sure the person listening can communicate with you in that that realm. You know what I mean? That's music.
Now, are you a musician?
I am a self-taught musician. So I have my degree in music production, which required me to do a lot of music theory. And before when I was just writing, I could pick up something enough to tell a musician, no, I want you to go from the 1 to the 4, back to the 5. We're going to walk it down to, I could do that. But as for like fluently playing and singing, I got like 5 songs under my belt. That's about it.
So now if I was an alien that jumped down from Mars, could you give me one basic music theory that I should know?
Yes, of course. I can give you the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Don't go past 8.
Okay. And that relates to what?
Oh, that relates to your music. A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, it really depends on the scale you're in. So if you're
Okay,
you've only going to use the first 8 scales of the alphabet. Really, it's the
gotcha.
first 7 because that 8 turns back to the 1. 8 and 1 is the same thing. So for
Gotcha.
anybody that's in music theory, learn A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. If you
Yeah.
learn that, you'll start learning scales easily. If B is the 1, then B is going to be your 8. It's like a little circle. Always
Mhm.
write your letters in a circle, and it'll tell you where your 1, 3, 5s, all that stuff is.
That's good.
It's more simple
That's good.
when you write it down versus listening to me say it.
That's good. That's good. So let me ask you this question right here. So, uh, how do you label your voice or style of music?
Unique. It's
Unique.
unique. I tell everybody it's unique. I'm a Kool-Aid baby because
Yeah.
it depends on the message I'm conveying. I can make you feel happy. I can make you feel sad. I can make you feel the grit in my voice, but then I know how to mellow it out and make you feel calm. It just depends on the music and the message.
Yeah.
That's all about the performer and me. I want you
Yeah.
to get it. That's it.
Good. That's a good deal. Now, were you on the R&B side?
Yes, sir. I tried R&B when I first left gospel. I did try R&B. I've got a song out called Toxic. Shout out to PCMG Pep down in Arkansas. Hey, that was the
You
first
see
thing
that Razorback? You see that Razorback right there, right?
Hey, I
Right.
see you. So I released Toxic, and that was my very first single ever under PCMG. It was so much fun shooting that video in Memphis. I had a ball, and Toxic lit a fire in Memphis. Memphis started looking like, who in the heck is that, and where did she come from? So
Yeah.
it was dope. But when I wrote it, it was just like how I felt at the moment. It was just like one of those things. It wasn't an ongoing, I'm toxic, all I write is toxic music. It was
Yeah.
just the feeling that I had. I felt the vibe, so I wrote it. So I didn't
Yeah.
stick with R&B long because I just felt like I was too versatile. I didn't want to be caught in a box.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you know what I read about you is, I mean, you've had a lot of, I mean, experiences people would never even dream of.
I'm so
Uh,
blessed.
like performing for Coca-Cola, Spotlight, The Voice, Apollo. I mean, how did you get those performances and what was your experience?
Favor.
Yeah.
The first one that you mentioned was the Coca-Cola stage. Favor. My sister and I were on vacation. Shout out to my big sister, Sakura. She's in the hospital. She's sick, but I'm praying for her. Y'all please pray for my sister.
Okay.
Seriously, she's a big sister. She was also part of my management team too. We were on vacation. She wakes me up at 8 o'clock on vacation. Hey girl, they have an open mic karaoke at Coca-Cola. We got to go. And I'm like, girl, it's 8 in the
Oh
morning.
wow.
But who finna argue with their big sister? I got my blood up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So my sister, it was real deal like that love. What's love got to do with it scene? When the girl was at the bar and she was like, over here. Bring
Yeah.
the mic
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
The girl next to my sister, you can hear it on the video. It's on Facebook. My sister's like, get the mic for her. The girl was like, can she sing? My sister said, get her the mic and find out.
Oh wow.
So that's how I ended up on the Coca-Cola stage. I got to sing in front of, I don't know if y'all are old school music fans, but Tigger, shout out to Tigger.
Yeah.
You back from the basement, you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tigger was on stage and I got a chance, it was like 5 of us. I ended up winning. We just had to sing something on the spot. It was crazy. Did that one that actually, I didn't go back to do it again. They wanted me to come back and do it again, but I wanted to spend my vacation in New Orleans, you know?
Uh-huh.
Leaving the stage, and a girl grabs my sister and was like, we need her to come upstairs right now. So we look at the stairs and there's hundreds of people lined up these stairs. It was Apollo. They were upstairs. Those people came and got me. So there's a picture where my sister took a picture. They would let her come in, but she cracked the door just enough to get the picture of the sign and me auditioning with the Apollo team. And they called me like 3 months later and was like, we want you in New York. Come on. We got to get you up here. So that's how I ended up at the Apollo. And then with The Voice, my husband, shout out to Bay, I was excited about being able to, submit videos and stuff. And I didn't even do I didn't do the video audition when I made it the first time. I actually did one of the open calls.
Yeah.
Walked up and got through the first 3 rounds, and I was in California before I knew it. That was mind blowing. That was fast. It went really fast.
Wow. Wow.
So it's a whole bunch of favor, whole lot of God. I promise y'all.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So let me ask you this right here. Let me ask you about your experiences. Well, how'd you get to Southern Soul? Now you did all that. Now you end up in Southern Soul, right?
I got into Southern Soul. Once again, shout out to PCMG with Pip. We sat down and he wanted to know what direction I really wanted to go in that I felt comfortable in. And with everything that I said, you're gonna hear a little soul, a little blues, a little country.
Yeah.
And I told him that's where I feel comfortable. So when I started writing, and I had y'all, y'all think y'all like the music I have now. You just wait. I have libraries of music. I cannot wait to let y'all hear.
Okay.
So I started letting him hear a lot of. So
we're gonna be waiting.
I know, right? I can't wait. So I was letting him hear just a list of stuff that I already had recorded. And man, he was like, yeah, I think we need to take you in this direction and see how you like it. Yeah. And y'all, when I met the Southern Soul, Southern Soul is not a genre to me. It is a lifestyle. I know now. It's bigger than me. Yeah. When I met the Southern Soul family, y'all, I have not met a person yet that I have not fallen in love with. Even if I have to deal with you from a distance, I'm still learning from people. I'm still able to grow because of the people that I'm interacting with in Southern Soul. And they act like us. They talk like me. They walk like me, you know, they country like me. So it makes me feel comfortable too. So so far, I like being where I am. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you're a mother, you're a wife.
Yes.
So how do you balance writing and producing and everything with music with family time? How do you balance that?
They are my biggest supporters. They are actually some of my biggest pushers. I actually have I had a bad day today or last night, where I just crashed because I'm working too hard. But the studio is set up in my house. So what do you do when your job is in your house? You just work all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I love what I do. It's not work. It's so much fun. And it's like a little kid that's outside. It's like they know they sleepy. They know they tired. But this whole playground is out here and there's so much more to do. I don't want to go to bed yet. Like, that's me. So my family are the people that, even when I went through school, I got my degree in music production from Full Sail. Shout out to Full Sail. Hey.
There you go.
Even going through that, they were the people that kept me focused. Mama, don't put nothing on this weekend because you know we did this and you're going to be tired, mama. You know you got to sleep, baby. Don't forget we got this, this, and this. They have calendars plastered up all over the house with basketball schedules, football schedules, cheer schedules, my schedule, my husband's schedule. And we just have to make it work. But they make sure that I don't have to miss a thing. They know when mama here or when bae here, I'm tuned in and I'm here. But when it's time for me to go to work, they know mama got to go. And sometimes they even get to go with me to work. I've taken them to a couple trail rides. Yeah. And people are so nice to my family when they go. So thank y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I met your husband, man. He's real cool young man. Real cool guy.
He's the dopest person ever.
Cause look, y'all had heard who I was. Y'all knew who I was.
We was watching it before you came to us. So like when we walked up with the hat on, we was like, oh snap, we done mess around and met somebody. Okay.
Whatever.
We love it when we meet people that we've been watching. Yeah. And they mess around and they be like, oh yeah, we've been listening to Southern Man, or we've been listening to this and listening to that. I'll be like, yeah.
See, I got that just in time when you got on stage, and I was standing. Me, and my wife was filming, and I said, "Okay." And I listened. I said, "Yeah, that girl can sing right there." Jasmine Sullivan. When I heard you singing, I said, "Man, you." Now, is she an inspiration to you?
Yes, Jasmine Sullivan was when the very first time I auditioned for The Voice and made it through a callback. I didn't make it to as far as I went the first time. Gotcha. When I got through, I sang In Love with Another Man. And I have a very unique voice. I don't have a normal range for a woman. I got a low range for a woman. And they were like, she's comfortable where she is. And they loved that. The fact that I was able to make that. Just what Jasmine does. Yeah. Jasmine can take anything and make it hers. So I learned from people like her, Fantasia, Tina Turner, people like that are performers in their own right. I love artists like that.
Gotcha. So what is your biggest song to date right now in Southern Soul?
My favorite song?
Your biggest song.
My biggest song, Southern Man.
Southern Man.
I wrote it about the South. What do you mean?
So look, congratulations. You had like 4.5 million streams or something like that?
4.6 million streams. Shout out to everybody that's been on this ride.
Congratulations.
I love y'all.
Congratulations. But look, I'm going to play her song because I like this song, but that's not my favorite. I'm going to play my favorite too. But I'm going to play Miss Cecily Wilborn, her Southern Man. Y'all check it out.
Southern man. Back in the day, I heard an old woman say, ain't nothing like a Southern man. Nothing like a Southern man. I asked her how could she tell them apart. She put her hand right on her heart. By the way that he wears his pants. By the way that he wears his pants. Yeah. Now she was talking in riddles so deep, I thought she was talking about his jeans. Till Mr. Charlie walked up with a smile on his face, and now I see just what she mean. That man got a smooth walk. He kinda growl when he talk. Ain't shy to no hard work. He love his mama and he go to church. He don't care if them kids is his. He gon' raise them like they is. It's hard to find one, but if you can, you better get you a Southern man. That woman was so proud with that man on her arm. Had me trying to chase him down all over town to see if he had a son. She said, Charlie ain't perfect, he's just a man, but he's everything I need. And now I want nothing other than a smooth Southern brother that's head over heels for me. I took that woman at her word, and now I'm happy as can be. And if you listen to what we're saying to you, you'll see just what we mean. A Southern man got a smooth walk. He kinda growl when he talk. Ain't shy to no hard work. He love his mama and he go to church. He don't care if them kids is his, cause he gon' raise them like they is. It's hard to find one, but if you can, you better get you a Southern man. Now say, oh, I love being a Southern man. Yes, I do.
Hey, man. What y'all think about that song right there? Hey, I love it. Love that song.
Thank you.
Hey, people saying Betty Wright. Are you looking at the comments?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh yeah, yeah. People love it. They love it. Now,
shout out to Betty Wright. She is from West Memphis, Arkansas.
That's
so
right.
I have to make sure every time I let people know I live in West Memphis that I try my best to do her music right. Cause listen, I gotta pay homage to the Betty Wright.
That's right. That's right. So, who gave you the inspiration for that song? Did the old lady tell you about Mr. Charlie? Did you know Mr. Charlie or what?
So I have no clue who Mr. Charlie is. None of my uncles are named Charlie. But no, seriously, I'm gonna tell y'all how this happened, and this is a very unique story. Okay, I was getting ready for Father's Day. That song was released Father's Day of last year, and I was broke. I'm used to splurging on my husband because my husband spoils me, y'all. Okay, So I was still in the transition of moving into music full time. I wasn't working my 9 to 5. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So, of course, his favorite thing is Wild 'N Out Show. Shout out to the 85 South Show, Wild 'N Out Show. Took him down to Dallas to see the show. And so I'm like, okay, that's like, that's not enough. I got to do something for him. And I wrote a song for him called Justin's Song when we got married. And I was like, oh, I should definitely outdo Justin's song. I can do that. So I sat down. He was at work. Sat down like 2 a.m. And I found this track online. And it just felt good. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be bass song. This is his. Y'all, I wrote the song and put it out for him for Father's Day. It was not. I wasn't trying to go crazy and go viral and nothing like I was writing about my husband. Every word that I said, I made it into a story. But every word of that song, real talk, y'all. I was the old lady. If somebody come to me and ask me about a Southern man, I'm the one that's proud to have that man on my arm. You hear me? I was talking about my man.
Yeah.
But the fact that so many people feel that way about their men, you know what I'm saying? Southern Soul is all about love. That's what people don't realize. When you come to the South, baby, we show love. These men down here don't care. If you stuck on the side of the road, the first thing they're going to say is, if it was my niece or my daughter, I want somebody to help them. So, like, that's the kind of love you get from Southern. So I want these men to be, like, glorified for a little while. Like, give them some love, because they take care of us ladies. I don't care what nobody say about a Mexican, Latino man, fireman. Ain't nothing like a Southern man.
That's right. There you go. That's right. You see that? You see the Razorback up there, right? I'm a Southern man.
Whoopie. Come on, whoopie.
That's right. So let me ask you a question. So you're married. So do your husband or your relatives accompany you to shows, or you mostly go by yourself?
My husband goes everywhere with me, unless it's like local and he knows, like, you know, the area and stuff like that. But when I'm out, my husband goes everywhere with me. And if for some reason he can't go, I have a band and my MD will go with me. And my family, he's like a brother. My family knows him, like, they trust him with me. So that says a lot.
That's good. So that's good.
Anytime I've always got a man or somebody with me, because it's nothing against the women, but the times, it's not the promoters, it's not the shows, it's not the people. It's just times are different. And I could be leaving my show and be fine, get to the gas station and there'll be a problem. You know, you just got to be careful now.
Right. That's right. So, you know, I love that song.
Yes.
But my favorite song
What's your favorite song? Okay.
Forever Don't Last Always. That's my song. So look, y'all, I gotta play my favorite song. Then she gonna come back. She gonna go a cappella for that song.
Go play the song then, okay?
This is my favorite song. Y'all check this out right here. Tell me what y'all think.
On the phone, there's a space between us that's making us distant, and the closer I get to you, you get resistant. I'm down on my luck and my love ain't enough to keep you satisfied. You can't get over it.
Hey man, what y'all think? That's a bad song right there. Hey, I saw you singing at a Hester place. I said, oh yeah, she jamming. So now you know you gotta do that acapella for us now.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it. Let us hear it.
I know something's wrong. Something wrong. I can hear it when we talk on the phone. Hey, there's no space between us that's making us distant. And the closer I get to you, you get resistant.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. So, hey, now was it a situational song?
Now that was definitely a situationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
that came from a place. That came from a place. All I'm gonna say is I'm on my second marriage, ladies. Y'all feel me? We're gonna go back.
Gotcha. You know, because you know, artists, you know, y'all are creative. Y'all create stuff from situations and stuff from y'all see stuff from past. So that's what I love about, you know, y'all creativity as artists. That's why I understand that. Why would an artist not make the want to write and produce their own song and sing somebody else's song? You know,
Sometimes
you're not being
I'm gonna be
creative.
honest with you. That's just like asking people that don't know how to communicate. Why don't they communicate? You know, some people just don't know how to say it. They can see it or they feel it and they know what they're trying to say in their mind and they just don't know how to put it to words. That's a gift. And I'm not gonna act like I went to school and learned it.
Yeah.
I skid through the lyric. Every songwriting class I had in college, I slid through because that was my gift.
Yeah.
The technical classes were hard, but putting my thoughts into words has never been an issue ever. Even as a kid, my vocabulary was always off the charts.
Yeah.
So I was always able to articulate what I wanted you to know.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. I love that. So let me ask you this question. So, what is your relationship with Westlove?
That is my girl. Do you hear me? Okay, so listen, y'all don't understand. There are certain people that come into your life and you don't know that you even need them. You know what I'm saying? So Wes has been all of that and more for me. And it's like she's that friend that I don't talk to her every day.
Yeah.
But if she see my name come up, I'm gonna get a response like ASAP because she either know I'm either finna say something stupid to make her laugh, or it's like, okay, so hold on, I need to talk to you for a minute. But she never not answers my calls. She's never asked me for anything. It's never her husband and my husband are so close, and that makes me so happy because my husband is one that doesn't take to everybody. You know, he's always in protection mode because of me. He's always trying to make sure the wrong people aren't getting too close.
That's right.
So, and her husband is the same way with her. So to see my husband find somebody in the industry that he trusts, and for me to find that person in the industry, I've got quite a few people in the industry, like a handful, that if I call them, I can trust them, even if what they say may hurt my feelings, it never necessarily hurts my feelings because I know they mean well. They want to see me do good. So I'd be stupid not to have those kind of people around me to say, so fix your crown, you messing up.
You know, one thing about I've never physically met Westlove. I've spoken to her.
She's a light.
I spoke to her manager. I mean, I can just feel her spirit. I can just feel how
she's a light, man.
Oh yeah, I can feel how comfortable she is talking to people. And one thing I can say about Westlove, I'm gonna say this right here. Westlove's song, that working song, she got a couple of
That's
nice
my
songs.
jam. That's one of my top three.
She got a couple of nice songs. But one thing Westlove do that I recognize, I don't give a damn if she 2 or 15 or 25 on any chart. She posted. She posted. She do it. She posted. I mean,
shout out to the team. I'm gonna say this. One thing that Wes has been on me about, and I am in the process of building it because I'm new to this, y'all. And I'm grateful for the advice. She told me, she said, baby, your team is what's gonna make you or break you.
Yeah.
For real. But she told me that it's definitely not a one-man show. Everybody contributes to the success of her empire. You know, and she acknowledges that. She acknowledges God, she acknowledges her family, she acknowledges her team. I believe those three things, that girl is unstoppable because she know what God told her. You know what I'm saying? And as long as she got that support with her, man, y'all ain't seen half of what she can do. And you ain't seen half of what I can do because I'm learning.
I'm gonna be watching. Trust me.
Oh my God.
I'll be watching. I'll be watching. So let me ask you this question right here. So you and Westlove remade that song Southern Man, right?
Sure did.
Okay.
Sure did.
Who came up with it? Did you say, "Girl, let's do this," or did she say, "Girl, let's do this"?
So listen, this is how it happened. First of all, I had no idea that she knew Southern Man in the first place. Okay.
Right.
She had already tapped in with the song, and her husband told us they loved the song. Somebody else, some family she's got over on the coast, let her hear it.
Yeah.
So what happened was she was already getting ready to start covering my song in her show. And my manager at the time, Pep, called my phone early one morning and was like, "Okay, I got this idea." I said, "Okay, shoot, what we got?" Westlove and Cecily Wilborn, Southern Man, the anthem. What you think? Yeah. And he paused, and I was like, "What you mean what I think? Have you talked to her? Like, what you mean? What we got to do to get it going? What's up?"
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm working on it. I still got to reach out to her people. I said, "Okay, cool. Let me know what they come up with, what they want to do." Yeah. Man, he called me back and was like, "We got it." I said, "What we got? You got to be specific. Don't play with my feelings." So I'm freaking out, like running through my house. I had a little Pomeranian at the time. My dog going crazy because I'm screaming. My husband done woke up like, "What is wrong with y'all?" So go figure. Stan didn't know who I was. Stan didn't know the song. Stan called her and she laughed, y'all. Y'all got to hear her tell the story. It's so funny. Stan calls her, wakes her up in the morning and says, first of all, Stan ain't big on her doing a lot of collabs. Let's say that off top. Yeah. And they've already explained to me the concept behind that, and I agree with it. Yeah. So I'm cool with that. And that made me even more honored that they decided to do it. So Stan called her and was like, "This girl, got this song. Yeah. Country Boy or something. I'm gonna let you hear it. I'm gonna send it to you." So she said her and Slater sitting there and they started playing the song. And immediately when they heard "Doon, doon, doon," she said she lost all her mind. Yeah. Yeah. So come to find out, she was just as excited to do it. I reached out to I reached out to her on Facebook once the managers got through talking and figured everything out. I reached out on Facebook and I was just telling her how excited I was to work with her. And then she sent me some messages back and she was just excited as I was. When we first performed it together, y'all, that was our first time meeting. That video that's going crazy on Facebook of us in Tunica, Mississippi. Yeah, I saw y'all. That was our first time meeting, let alone performing, y'all. We didn't practice that. We didn't rehearse it. We didn't even talk about it. It was just like, hand me the mic. Come on, sir. Come up here and do your song. I had no idea that it was going to do what it did, y'all. And she put the song, she put a different flavor to it because I've already got a soulful voice. I know what I have. Yeah. And she's so different from me, but we love the same things. We love the music. We love the feelings that come with the music. So I knew she was going to perform. I knew she was going to kill it. I knew, because anything she sings from a different place. So, man, I was like, if I can put that kind of fire on this joint, let me get this verse wrote real quick. Wow. So you didn't change the verse. You didn't change your verse, did you? No, sir. All I did was add her verse in. Okay, add her verse. Yes, sir. Gotcha. So, and it was dope though because everybody was flipping out saying the song was too short. I did that on purpose though because keep in mind it wasn't supposed to be a song. It was for my husband. So I wasn't trying to put no bridge on it and all that. It was just something from my man. Okay. And so I thought that was cool. Everybody wanted an extended version anyway. So, put my girl on it. Well, y'all still might do it though, huh? You still can do it. Oh, yeah. I've even had men reach out to me about doing a Southern Woman or something like their own spin to the song. I'm like, I don't want you. We can't overdo it now. Like, I gotta let me have this moment. Yeah. So you want a man to respond to it? I'm not necessarily saying I want a man to respond. You would like it. It's gonna have to be real dope for us. Yeah. King George can do it. Man, George can do anything. You hear what I'm saying? If George wanted to do a George version of Baby Shark, we'd be bumping Baby Shark today by midnight. Okay. So now PC Band. Shout out to my boy. Yeah. What's your relationship with PC Band? Did they discover you? They actually, no, we grew up together. Y'all grew up together. Okay. Yes. Nick is the lead singer of PC Band. Okay. And shout out to Squirt Kelly. That's the other singer of the band, the other lead singer in the band. So those are the two in the front. We grew up in quartet together. Oh, okay. Pep was a drummer with the Real Brothers, who was also brothers to my dad and my uncles in the Eternal Light Singer. So we grew up Sunday nights and Saturday nights in church, and We grew up revivals. We grew up together. School. Me and Nick were in the same classes. Like, we have a teacher that's literally still at the school now. And she stopped me the other day and she was like, I still remember when it was the end of the school year. Y'all didn't have nothing to do. So Nick brought his keyboard to school and y'all was back there just singing. I would have never thought y'all would be where y'all at. She said, y'all so beautiful. So she was freaking out. But to see both of us successful in our own right, it's a beautiful thing for the city to see PC Band, Cecily, Wilborn, and we doing our own things.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Shout out to West Memphis.
Now I got to mention my girl Karen Wolf. Karen Wolf in there somewhere, ain't she?
TT.
Hey, that's my girl right there. That's Razorback. That's my girl, and
TT gonna put it to you exactly how it's supposed to be.
That's right.
She's direct. She ain't no beat around the bushel, and baby, she gonna handle business on that stage. You hear what I'm telling you? If y'all ain't seen a Karen Wolf show yet, you better get yourself in them seats.
Oh yeah. So
make sure you got a cup in your hand too.
Oh yeah. So are you signed? Are you signed?
Yes. Two things happened in like 60 days. Graduated from Full Sail with my bachelor's degree June 2nd. No joke. July 28th, the day before my daddy's birthday, I signed my first record deal with New Planet Entertainment. Shout out to New Planet and Mr. Ray Ramsey. Hey.
Okay. How's it working out for you thus far?
Oh my God, it's like family. I literally feel the same warmth I felt. Keep in mind, PC, I was with them my whole life. So those are like brothers, like I said. Man, I get over there and I've met them. I've met their families. I've seen how they operate behind the scenes. There's so much love and integrity and a whole lot of family. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love that they've shown me so far. It's been amazing. And then I've learned a lot too. Business-wise, I've learned a lot just in a short amount of time. So because the markets are different. Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, that's normally where I've been so far. And the business is the same, but the markets are different, Yeah. So I had to learn how to adjust, on the fly, on the spot, and make some changes to my shows and stuff. But even then, I only had to make like little changes. It's been a very, very quick learning experience because it took off out of nowhere.
Okay. Now, did they give you a signing bonus to sign with them?
Hey man, I don't discuss business on the line. Come on, man. You don't have any folks trying to rob me and stuff. I'm broke. Yeah, man, I'm broke. Don't call me and ask me.
Hey, this off the record. I asked. You know me.
You ask. I promise. Ask away. Ask away. I'm broke.
So let me ask you this right here. Name me a national artist. I know you open up for a lot of people. National artist that's most memorable for you opening up for.
Oh, I'd have had some dope ones too.
I know.
Oh man. You gonna think I'm crazy.
No, I ain't.
My most memorable experience was opening for Ty Tribbett.
Really?
I was in Tennessee with one of my gospel groups by the name of Fresh. No shade to the Southern Soul, R&B, nothing like that. Yeah. But it was the experience. First of all, that was my first time really performing my original music in an arena because I had written all of the music for Fresh, right? So we get in there and we open up with this song that the Walls group had just came out then with Kirk. So we opened up with one of their songs and we did it a cappella, no music. It was just us and vocals to sit. Man, we got through doing it and we started doing our original stuff and we rocked that whole arena. It was crazy. I get back and no joke, Ty Tribbett commented on our Instagram page. Then he turned around and took pictures with us backstage. It was insane. And for him to pour, he took time, you know what I'm saying, to pour into us. He may not even remember my face, but I definitely remember what he did for me. And it was sometimes it's just the words of just being able to sit down and ask people what you need, how you doing, how you moving, what have you learned, he took time. Him and the folks that was with him, they took time. And that meant to me, that showed me early on that there are people in the industry that's going to look out for you. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to trust people. You got to pray about who to trust. When God sends you somebody that's intentionally there to help you grow, even when the growth don't feel good, if they are there to help you grow, you got to accept it for what it is and listen to them folks. I learned that early on because of time.
Yeah, because sometimes it's you have to have uncomfortable conversations.
You do.
You have to have
them.
And
life. Nobody wants to hear that they're wrong. Nobody wants to hear that. But that constructive criticism when it comes from a place of love should never make you want to lash out. You know what I'm saying? It should only make you want to be better.
Exactly. So now on the Southern Soul side, what's the biggest artist you've opened up for over here?
Ooh. I've opened up for so many. My favorite, and this is only because he probably don't even remember me doing this, but he's been to Arkansas so many times. Shout out to Pokey. Okay. I haven't had a chance. I've opened up for Calvin Richardson, but that was like in my hometown, Forest City, Arkansas. They knew me. I opened up for George in Forest City. Forest City knows me. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I go to places that don't know me and I get to open up for people, and I have opened up for Pokey probably like 3 or 4 times. I was with a band named Chemistry. And then I've opened up for him once, I think, as a solo artist with my tracks. And I would sit around and watch this man like a little kid, how he would play them folks in his hand. I mean, the dance, I'm trying to, y'all listen, we got to start a GoFundMe for his hip fund, because that thing gonna be tired by the time he get old, because he be swinging that hip. Y'all hear me? But he is such a performer. And it's not necessarily how people flock to him, but it's how they vibe with him during his show. That man would we were in a gym. The last time Chemistry opened up with him, shout out to Chemistry from Helena, Arkansas. That's a band I used to play with back in the Gap. We were literally on the stage in a gym, y'all. Pokey didn't stay on the stage. Pokey got down on the floor. And luckily, I was in the bleachers where I could see. And he was amongst the crowd. In this dark and there's a gym. Ain't no spotlight or nothing. That man was down there getting it. And them folks was getting it. To me, them kind of shows I live. I live to open up for shows that because I love watching it.
Oh, yeah. Pokey, he'll perform now. He'll get up there and shake.
Baby, that hip, I'm telling you, that hip gonna be out of place I'm gonna give him 10 more years. 10 more years.
You said 10 more years.
He gonna pop that thing out of place, because baby, he be getting
it. So let me ask you this question right here. As an artist, as a vocalist, as a producer, as a writer, what can't you do?
Whatever I say I can't do, I don't want to say what I can't do. Let me tell you why. If I say I can't do it today, I'm gonna start working on it tomorrow, because I hate weaknesses. I hate a weakness. I don't have to be the best, at everybody's craft, but I do want to be good enough at what I need to be able to do, so that I don't have to outsource. I went to school to be a producer so that I don't have to pay a producer. I went to school and learned engineering. I have a studio. I'm sitting in it right now because I don't want to pay an engineer if I don't have to. Southern Soul, first of all, Southern Man was written. I bought that track. Shout out to Uriah High. I bought that track from him, but I wrote that song. I recorded that song. I mixed that song, sent it off to be mastered, and I distributed that song myself.
Okay.
And out of every song that I've done, that's the one that everybody fell in love with. So that goes to show you, it don't matter what you think, spending money on it ain't always gonna be the catch. It's just gotta have it, And when God put whatever he gonna put his magic on it, when God put that thing on it, it's just blessed. That's what it is.
Do you work with other producers?
I love working with other producers because I like versatility. So shout out to Chris Thomas in Arkansas. He actually has been one of the guys. Forever Don't Last Always. That's Chris's track. That is Chris's track. So Chris was one of the people. He's got me connected with a lot of international artists. I write, like I said earlier, I wrote for an Italian before. So like it's different. Forever Don't Last Always. Shout out to my boy DJ Prince DJ out of Memphis, Tennessee. He is also a Southern Soul / R&B artist out of Memphis, Tennessee. He was my vocal producer on Forever Don't Last Always.
Okay.
So I like working with producers because it gives me another. I don't want everything to sound the same.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I want it to be me. Don't get me wrong. If it's not me, I'm not going to prove it. But there's always something somebody can pull out of me if they come from a different angle. You know?
So somebody had a question. Somebody said, name a male Southern Soul artist that you would love to do a ballad with.
A ballad?
Because I know you got songs coming out with different artists right now, right?
Yes. Well, I already have a song out with Squirt Kelly. Shout out to Squirt Kelly in Arkansas, part of PC Band. Of course, everybody says King George, but I mean, come on, man. King George, he like country music like I like country music. So he would definitely be one. So I feel like saying his name ain't even fair because everybody expects that. But a collab with a Southern Soul artist. I want to do one with Calvin.
Calvin Richardson. Okay.
Calvin is a singer, like a singer.
Have you reached out to him?
I have not. I'm telling you, everything has been going so fast.
Okay.
I haven't yet, but I'm telling you, it's in the works. It's definitely in the works.
Okay. All right. So you said Calvin Richardson, huh? Okay.
Definitely Calvin. I can't say George because everybody want to do a song with George. Man, George make everything hot. So if I had to choose outside of George, King George, I would definitely say Calvin.
Calvin Richardson. Okay. Well, I talk to Calvin all the time, so I'm gonna let him know that.
Ooh, come on, Calvin.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him know that.
Don't make me ugly cry on this here thing. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna let him know. So so right now, who would you like to share the stage with right now? If you had to do a concert right now, they told you, hey, give me 3 people besides yourself, and we're gonna make it happen right now. Who would you want to share the stage with? Why are you looking like that?
Because I already know. And one of them ain't even it's 2 Southern Soul artists, but one of them ain't even Southern Soul. Southern Soul, King George. Southern Soul, West Love. R&B Fantasia. I have to get on stage with Fantasia soon, y'all, because that is who as a kid, when I was going to these American Idol concerts and stuff, when you have to get in that mode and tap into that performer mode, Tina Turner and Fantasia were like dead on. That's where my head was, because you got to perform that. You got to know it, Ooh, if I ever get on stage with Fantasia, I'm gonna show my tail. I need y'all to be there.
You gonna show it?
Don't miss that. Do not miss it. I'm gonna show my tail.
Not literally show your tail.
I'm gonna show. Listen, the left and the right cheek. You hear
me? Wow. So let me ask you this question right here. So, do you listen to other artists' music besides yourself?
Man, yes.
Okay, who's in your playlist right now? Who in your playlist?
Shamika Jaquel out of North Carolina. She's over on the coast. Just met her when I went over there a couple weekends ago. Her music is dope. Bad Girl on the label with New Planet.
Yeah.
Frank. Well, he's got Frank Johnson. Look him up. He on New Planet. That's a singer. So those guys for sure. Man, y'all are so many. Jason Nade. Oh, I'm trying to think of the new artists that are coming out that I know I love.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Bree
Wooten is new. Bree Wooten is new, y'all, but she got a couple hot albums that literally came out back to back. Check Bree Wooten out. Yeah, she had J1 wrote one of hers. Okay. Well, what singles anyway? J1 wrote one of her singles. Prince DJ, the producer I mentioned earlier from Memphis, he wrote one of hers. She's got she's got a few of them out, y'all. Check her out. She's dope. There are so many Southern Soul. Johnny Croon out of West Memphis. Yeah. He got a song called Funnin'. Listen to me. West Memphis. I just came here to have some fun. Jump some of that Johnny. Listen, y'all go scream it. It's a real good vibe.
Yeah, you gotta tell me, you gotta send it to me, because I ain't never heard of it.
I got you. I'm gonna send him this whole show. Don't even worry about it. I got you.
Send it to me. So look, let me ask. What's Love is on here? Your girl, What's Love on here? What's up, What's Love?
Shout out to friend.
Yeah. So what's your experience with Nelly Travis or Lacey or any of the ones that's been in the game for a little while?
So shout out. You already know Karen Wolf is an aunt. Yeah. So we ain't gonna talk about auntie. Sheba Potts right. I met her, had a chance to talk with her, get some great advice from her. She called me her niece. I haven't met Miss Lacey yet. I have yet to meet y'all. Y'all gotta hook me up with Miss Lacey. Yeah. Nelly, oh my God, Nelly Tiger Travis. Yeah. Y'all, I woke up in tears one day because I got a message saying that she had personally requested that I be on a panel with her. They were honoring her. And to hear that woman's story, and for her to say she ain't even done yet, like she was like, I'm proud of what I've accomplished. She said, but y'all, I ain't done yet. And she's a veteran, you know what I'm saying? She been doing this. Yeah. So for her to shout me out, for her to even acknowledge me was a blessing. But for her to ask for me to be on the show with her, I felt, y'all, I was 6 feet tall, and if y'all can't tell, I'm short.
So Cecily, how can somebody book you?
You guys can book me. Go to my Facebook page, my Instagram page. There is a flyer on there that says New Planet Entertainment, New Planet ENT at gmail.com. Excuse me, at gmail.com. or the phone number is listed right under the email. You guys can reach out to that number. Mr. Ray is one of the dopest people you're going to ever do business with. He does great business. He's a funny, really, really funny guy. So he's always going to make sure that you guys are taken care of, and I'm taking care of it. The one thing he wants to do is put on a great show. So that's why I like working with Mr. Ray, because he's going to make sure that show is right.
Now, with these artists on here, I want you to leave them with a message from you as far as producing, as far as writing music, anything. Are you willing to work with them or something like that?
All the time. One thing I want people to understand, that Southern Soul is so broad. We don't have to chase the same spots, y'all. We ain't got to try to do the same thing. My music don't have to sound like your music, and yours don't have to sound like mine. I don't care if you sing Southern Man at your show. Hell, video it. Send it to me. I'll post it myself. We've got to learn how to win together.
Yeah.
So if there's music that you need that my vibe can suit, call me. We will write that motherfucker together. Do you hear me? But we got to figure out how to win together, y'all. So when it comes to music, network, make friends, do good business. Hear me? Do good business. So that people don't want to run from you when they see you walk in the room. When you get in the room, be in the room. Like, make sure you're learning. Don't ever walk out of the room as dumb as you were when you walked in. I always want to make sure that I'm better when I walk out of the room.
Yeah, surround yourself with somebody smarter. Oh, I got one more question for you. On that song, Forever Don't Last Always.
Oh, Lord.
I heard this one part said, fuck your expectations. What you mean by that?
Fuck your expectations. I'm too damn grown for the camera.
Did I hear that right? You didn't say that on the song.
There's no explanation. Fuck your expectations. I'm too damn grown for the cap. That's what I said. That's what the songwriter said.
What you mean by that?
Listen, I don't mean no harm, but sometimes you can get in a relationship and people feel like you just so blind that they can just tell you whatever they want. And she gonna believe me. She ain't going nowhere. Okay, so you expected me to say, well, fuck your expectations. You expected me to be stupid? Fuck your expectations.
Hey, when I heard that, I said, you know what? I got to ask about that. Am I hearing this right? Said,
you came home and thought you was going to have some dinner you was expecting to eat. Fuck your expectations. Hear me?
I love it. Because that was one of the questions. I made sure I wrote it down. I said, I got to ask her, what does she mean by that? And you said it on there. I'm like, damn, she really was.
Did I clear it up for you? Because, I got some more in my arsenal. I can boom. I can do it.
But look, I appreciate you coming on. Anytime you want to come back, you know the email to the radio station. If you have anything, send it to me. I'll review all this stuff. But I really appreciate you. Look, I support you. Anything you need from me, anything I can help, anything
Kevin,
I can do to help.
I appreciate you for having me on, because I'm a new artist, and the fact that you saw something in me.
Oh yeah.
And you're pushing because you don't push everybody. So the fact that I'm one of them, I'm honored, and I wanted you to hear me say that.
Oh yeah. Now I can tell you this: you jumped ahead of a whole bunch of people, because I got a list of people coming on here. I mean, like I say, I think you had an interesting story to tell. Because like I tell people all the time, I vehemently defend Southern Soul. I said all the time. Matter of fact, I got in an argument with somebody in the bank line the other day. And I was telling about the show, like, man, them people can't sing but Southern Soul. I said, okay, you listen to R&B? I said, name me two people in R&B right now. Name me two, and I can name you about 15 in Southern Soul that cannot sing. You can't. I said, you can't use R. Kelly because R. Kelly is locked up. Name me somebody right now that's on the stage that's killing out the R&B, and I can name you about 15 Southern Soul artists right now.
But they don't do the research for Southern Soul. They don't do the research. If they did the research, they found what they were looking for, but they're not looking. They just want to see what everybody else is trending with. That's all. But damn what's trending. If you want to know about Southern Soul, actually look up Southern Soul.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but they don't want to. And some people just don't want to support it anyway, period, which is fine. Just say
hey, that make it even better. So when we get out the door and we winning, we know who the fool with, who not the fool.
Yeah, that's why I tell them, just say that, but don't say all these people can't sing over here. Now you're a lie.
Hey man, Southern Soul, one thing I can say is we're not gonna defend it. Let me tell you why. If I got a good man and my man know he a good man, my man is not defending, and I'm not gonna defend him. Southern Soul is what it's gonna be. It's been around. It's been around. It ain't going nowhere. We selling shows out. We selling out arenas. Shout out to the Blues is all right too. It just sold out Memphis. You hear what I'm saying? It took Memphis over. So Southern Soul gonna be what it's gonna be, whether they support it or not. Because if you ain't been supporting it, if we been surviving.
I defended this country. I want them third world. I defend them, so I'm gonna defend Southern Soul too.
Hey man. Now, first of all, shout out to you. Yeah. I love you for that. Yes. Come on, veteran. I love it.
They be talking crazy about Southern Soul to me, man. Now, some of them I'll let you talk about. But majority of them, I'm not gonna.
I just don't care if they like it or not. Because one thing about
Me
country
either.
folks,
Yeah,
we gonna be country wherever we at, regardless whether they like it or not.
That's right. We're gonna get it in. We sure is.
Always.
So, but I got to get you down here to Central Texas. I got to get you down here. I got to get you down here. But we'll talk though. I ain't gonna hold you up at 8 o'clock. I gotta go eat me some chili I made. But thanks for coming on. Like I said, anything I can do for you, sister, give me a call.
So you just gonna slide past that chili like you did? Okay, bye.
Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hey, but y'all check her out. Y'all check out her music. I mean, she got a lot of music. She said she got a lot of music coming. She got a lot of music that's coming, and we're gonna be listening for it, sister.
Follow New Planet, y'all. New Planet Entertainment. Cecily Wilborn. Follow us.
There you go. All right, girl. I'll talk to you.
See ya.
Take care. All right. Well, there you have it, y'all. Cecily Wilborn. Cecily Wilborn on here. The girl can sing. Y'all go check out her music. Y'all check her out. I mean, great artist. But y'all look, I got to play a video before I get off here. I'm trying to say what video I want to play. I got to play somebody's video. I got to play I got to play my commercial first. Y'all hold on.
Hit Nation and K-Young Production presents the Central Texas Soul Fest, starring the King of Swing, Taka, Midnight Star, with TK Soul, J Morris Group,
She said I'm BD, baby.
West Love, Mr. Smoke, plus Jeff Floyd, and Dee Dee Simon. The Central Texas Soul Fest, Saturday, October 28th at the MLK Festival Grounds, 301 South 4th Street, Temple, Texas. Midnight Star, TK Soul, J Morse Group, West Love, Mr. Smoke, Jeff Floyd, and Dee Dee Simon. Gates open at 12 noon, showtime 3 p.m. until. Coolers $10, no glass containers, tents welcome. For info and vendor space, call 254-768-1334. For tickets, go to eventbrite.com.
Hey, it's going down in Temple, Texas, October 28th. I want to see all y'all facing the place. Y'all come on down here. But look, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I appreciate Anitra. I appreciate all the people that tune in. Dr. Tika Wiggins. I mean, Iris. Of course, my wife, Melanie Chanel. I mean, I appreciate y'all, Daryl Simmons, Lady Q. I appreciate all y'all tuning in on Off the Record. Y'all check out the chart that we put out every 2 weeks. Like I said, the premise is to get the music out for you guys to see what these artists are doing. Go and download their music. Not just look at it, go pay for something. You know, when you look at it, you only get paid 0.2% of a penny. But if you download, I think it's cost like 99 cents. So let's help them out as much as we can. Also, y'all know I'm the general manager of a radio station that plays Southern Soul 24/7. So you can download the app, Kilo Victor Bravo Mike Foxtrot Mike, KVBM FM. There's an app on the iPhone. Go to your app store, download KVBM FM. You listen to Southern Soul's article 24/7. If you have an Android, you can go to your Play Store and you can download the app KVBM FM. Angie, could you put it on there for me? Y'all can listen to Southern Soul 24/7. Y'all call the station sometime and call up and talk to me. If it's some music y'all want to hear, just give me a call. Get in my inbox, let me know. I see Labrado and all of them was on here. Y'all got good music, I'll play it. But if it's not good, I'm not gonna play it, and it's not gonna get past me. I'm the general manager, so you can call the owner all you want to. You're gonna direct it to me. So we're playing good music over here, and I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate y'all coming on here every Wednesday. 7 o'clock. Last week I wasn't here. I was in Arkansas taking care of some business for my mom and dad. I go there so often and do my sonly duties, take care of stuff they need me to take care of around the house. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. But if y'all aren't doing it, y'all, October 28th, y'all come check me out here in Temple, Texas. Y'all come hang out with us down here in Temple, Texas. So if y'all got, if that's it, y'all got any questions for me right quick? Y'all got any questions? What do y'all think about Cecily Wilborn? What do y'all think about her music? She got some good music, y'all. I saw her live and she can sing. I like vocalists. I see Maserati Red on here. But yeah. Like I say, man, yeah, I see people sending stars. Thank you, Marquita. People sending stars and stuff. I appreciate that. I don't ask nobody to send stars. I pay for my own podcast. This is a podcast, not a Facebook page. It's a podcast. I pay for my own podcast. I've been doing it for 3 years just because I want to do it. And I'm retired, ain't got nothing else to do but push Southern Soul and talk to y'all. So I'm affable. I'm approachable. You guys see me out. If there are artists out there that I don't know of, send them to me in my inbox. I'll go research them. I'll send it to the DJs and stuff. Let the DJs listen to their music and stuff. It's all about support. Team together. Everyone accomplish more. Team, that's what I go by. So we're all a team here. So let's not ostracize and set aside people. Let's help each other. Those are the ones who want to be helped. If they don't want to be helped, then hey, move on to the next thing. But I appreciate y'all support. I really do. So y'all check me out next Wednesday. I think I got R&B Pooh coming on here. Y'all familiar with R&B Pooh? He's coming on next Wednesday. And I'm not gonna tell y'all who coming after him. It's gonna be a surprise. But thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all. See y'all next week.
Hey, it's off the record. It's